Hi, I'm Tricia Ziegler, principal at Ogama Heights High School. It is my absolute honor to recognize the top 10 students of the class of 2026. These students have demonstrated exceptional dedication, perseverance, and true commitment to excellence throughout their high school career. Their accomplishments reflect not only academic success, but resilience, integrity, leadership, and an unwavering drive to be their very best. Without further ado, I'd like to turn it over to some very special guests to introduce the Ogama Heights Top 10 for the class of 2026.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Lewis, and I'm so excited to announce Naomi Hosted as Ogama Heights Class of 2026, number 10. I had Naomi in second grade, and even in second grade, I could tell that she was going to do great things. She was a strong leader, she always worked hard, and had a passion for learning. So great job, Naomi, I'm super proud of you.
Hi, I'm Tammy Gunn, and I am so incredibly proud to be able to introduce Andy Lang as the number 9 student for the class of 2026. I had the privilege of having Andy in my first grade classroom, and I remember the very bright, shy little boy with big brown eyes that wanted nothing more than to be at school with his friends. Andy was typically quiet but curious, and when he would realize that he'd mastered something new or accomplished his goal, his eyes would light up with a quiet pride, his smile would get really big, and then he would just work even harder. Andy was always very respectful, very kind to his classmates and me. I'm not surprised at all that he's been named to our top 10, and I can't wait to hear what the future brings because I know he will work incredibly hard to achieve that. Andy, I know your parents are extremely proud of you, and they tell me every time I see them. I'm so proud of you also, and so grateful to have been part of your journey. Congratulations on your hard work.
It is my absolute joy to introduce Tegan Agren as the number 8 graduate of Ogama Heights. Even back in my 5th grade class, Tegan stood out as an incredibly hardworking and motivated student. Whether she was showing off her athletic skills or simply bringing her bright, happy energy to our day, her kindness and her friendly nature made a lasting impact on everyone. Perhaps most inspiring, though, was her remarkable perseverance. Even when navigating hearing difficulties, Tegan never let anything slow her down or dim her signature smile. Seeing the phenomenal young woman she has become is a true pleasure. Please join me in congratulating Tegan Agren.
Hey Wyatt, it's Mrs. Noble. I'm so proud to introduce you as number 7 student in the top 10 for the class of 2026 at Ogama Heights High School. I remember Wyatt from his elementary days as inquisitive and outgoing, always asking thoughtful questions and eager to understand the world around him. Even then, it was clear he was going places. His curiosity, confidence, and drive set him apart early on, and it has been amazing to watch him grow into the accomplished young man we celebrate today. Congratulations, Wyatt. We knew from the start that your journey would lead back somewhere special.
It is a true privilege to stand here today and introduce our number 6 graduate for the class of 2026, Sadie Stevens. It has been an absolute joy to watch Sadie Stevens grow from a bright-eyed 5th grader into the exceptional young woman she is today. Even back in middle school, she stood out as a relentlessly hard worker and a deeply inquisitive student who always gave her absolute best. Most importantly, she did it all with a warm, constant smile. Those same incredible traits have carried her all the way to the top of her class at Ogama Heights. I am so incredibly proud of everything she has achieved and cannot wait to see where her hard work takes her next.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Chamberlain, and I'm so excited to announce that my girl, Nadia Hosted, is number 5 in the top 10 at OHHS. I'm so proud but not surprised. Nadia has always been a hard worker and a conscientious student. I still remember her sweet face in my 3rd grade classroom. She loved to read and write, and she excelled in all subjects. Nadia is also incredibly kind and empathetic. Since her days at Sterling Elementary, she's always cared for and about others. Nadia, it's been an honor and a privilege to watch you grow to an intelligent, wonderful, kind human being, and a tremendous actress. I've enjoyed watching you perform both on stage, in the theater, and in everyday life. I cannot wait to see what you do with your immense talents. Congratulations.
This announcement is truly an honor. Our top 4 student is Morgan Dunn. I actually babysat Morgan and her siblings when I first moved up north 15 years ago. They entertained me when I hardly knew anyone in the area. A few years later, I had the privilege of being Morgan's kindergarten teacher. Even as a young child, she was quiet but strong. She was gentle but disciplined. She was patient beyond her years. In my classroom, Morgan showed integrity, always doing the right thing, even when no one was watching. She did exactly what was expected, and more than that, she did it with excellence. Her work wasn't just complete, it was thoughtful and done with perfection. She took pride in everything she did. Morgan has always been incredibly disciplined. She doesn't seek attention, but she earns respect. She is caring, empathetic, and deeply aware of the people around her. She notices and supports others. She leads quietly, but proudly. So seeing Morgan recognized as a top 10 student doesn't surprise me at all. And the fact that she's headed to the University of Michigan makes it even better. Go Blue. Morgan, I'm just so proud of you and look forward to seeing you excel in your future. Congratulations.
Feels like just yesterday, Nick Wright was in my 5th grade classroom. Even then, he was incredibly hardworking, driven, and always kept us smiling with his great sense of humor. He was also our resident meteorologist, absolutely fascinated by the weather. Looking at all he has accomplished today, fueled by the unwavering support of his parents, I can confidently say the forecast for his future is nothing but bright skies. Please join me in congratulating Nick Wright as the number 3 of Ogama Heights' Top 10 2026 graduates.
Hi Abby, it feels just like yesterday that you were sitting on the carpet in my 3rd grade classroom, cheerful, ready to learn, and always up for a challenge. You were someone who encouraged and looked out for your classmates. You showed kindness so naturally to them and to your teachers. Even then, I knew you were going to be amazing. And now here you are, graduating in the top 10 of your class and serving as the Salutatorian. What an incredible accomplishment. But what makes me most proud isn't just your success. It's that you've grown into the same kind, determined, and uplifting person I remember from 3rd grade. You haven't just achieved, you become an amazing young woman, and congratulations.
Hi Mallory, congratulations. You are valedictorian. Woohoo! I am so proud of you. You've used grit to get there and you deserve it. In 3rd grade, you were an amazing student with leadership skills and hard work and endurance. You got there. Valedictorian. I'm so proud of you. Keep me all informed about all the great things you are doing as you graduate and go farther in life.